Herald story changes depending on how you choose to play, so choose wisely. She chose Wesley. Hey guys, DinXy here, and you're watching Bad TV with some gameplay footage of Herald, an interactive period drama. Came out today on Steam, well, the book 1 and 2 came out today on Steam the 22nd of February. We're gonna check it out, Unity, by the looks of it. Okay. So far so good, starts on the proper screen. This wasn't enabled, I did. Oh, we have FXA, I didn't notice. Actually, never mind. Not that great. Okay, gameplay. Cool. Is there gonna be any voice acting, is the question? And how? Because it says alternative history. Let's see what the hell is going on. 3 swords, nice. Start the game, book 1, book 2. Oh, there we go. I knew there will be more coming. Good that they release 1 and 2 at the same time, so you kind of get the meat of the game, not like Telltale. Although the Telltale did release, I think, a couple together. Greatly inspired by events that took place during the 19th century. This story is set in an alternative version of history. Wishfire proudly presents...
No sense of sound. No smell of air. Breathless.
Why there are no subtitles, and why are we pushing 2000 FPS?
I drifted among faceless shapes, without a clear distinction of form. Blinded. Until someone or something made me soar.
Interesting.
Higher and higher still I went.
That's just the endorphins in your brain after the near-death event, bruh. Where people try to suffocate each other for getting high. But never mind. Not that. Herald, an interactive period
That is all
drama.
I can remember.
Oh, he's getting obsessed with that experience. Didn't I enable VSync for this? There we go. No. 80 FPS. God damn it. Oh well.
I don't believe you.
What? I haven't said a thing. Looks evil. And older. The Rani.
Now sit down.
What the hell? What's going on? We jumped straight into the middle of an argument. Oh, I didn't lie. Click to walk. Oh, it's a point and click indeed. Oh, I can play with one hand. Perfect. I look rather
I'm
small.
sorry, but you can't leave until you tell me. Where are you from? And what is it that you seek in the colonies?
Indian accent detected. What else do we see here? Can I... No, I can't. I came from the west and I'm looking for my roots. I seek nothing, I'm merely returning home. No.
I was raised in the West. I'm visiting the colonies in search of my roots.
The colonies. Devon, Arensburg. I need to click.
Do you or do you not swear allegiance to the Lord Protector as a servant of his protectorate?
Please, we're in India, of course not.
No, I don't consider myself a servant of anybody.
Especially 1900s.
But you are. The uniform already betrayed you.
Even though it's alternative history, but come on. We know that much.
The bright blue fabric, the golden stitching. It tells me that you are part of the crew on one of their ships, probably a merchant vessel. The embroidery even says that you are the captain of that ship.
Oh yeah? What about the behind part? Can you tell what have I eaten before that?
Impressive.
Mhm.
But what happened to your ship, Captain?
I don't know, lie. What do you mean, why?
Our conversation ends here. I'm done.
So weird that I need to click to continue.
Tell me whose journal this is.
What? Oh shit, she's angry.
Where did you get that? Who gave that to you?
It says Devon Rensburg inside.
You can read.
Is that you?
All right. I'm Devon Rensburg. And yes, that is mine.
Those lips, bro.
I already know it's yours.
Oh yeah?
I'll give it back to you once you've enlightened me on its contents.
You can't read?
Now read it for me. And remember, I expect the truth.
Why?
Again, where are you from? And what is it that you seek in the colonies?
Sex tourism. No?
Fine. I'll give you the long version. It's not like I have any choice.
Yep, it's not like she's holding me prisoner
I
here.
come from the West, born here in the colonies, but raised in the capital of the Protectorate's homeland. A
aka
dull and
London.
depressing city, full of stuck-up people with terrible customs. Nothing thrilling ever happened there, so I decided to leave that place, in search of adventure. I had heard about someone in the harbour recruiting men for a merchant ship sailing to the east. It was a standard trading mission along the Indigo route. I had never worked on a ship before, but enlisting in the merchant navy was the only way for me to acquire passage across the sea. So that's what I did. The recruiter, Aaron Ludlow was his name, took me in a rowing boat out of the harbour. And there she was, his lordship's vessel, Herald.
Herald. There we go. And back into the story to see exactly how everything happens. Book 1. Ire and Irreverence. Or ire. Spelled differently though. Okay. Looks awesome so far. Where are we? This doesn't look like London. Or England. Or does it? Where's the crew? Wow, that's a big cabin for the captain. Oh, captain, my captain.
By God, Ludlow, have you read this?
No, sir, I haven't.
Your people seem to be causing a lot of unrest in the colonies lately.
My
Yeah, well.
people, sir?
Well, you know,
Racist.
I don't know, sir.
the indigo farmers. They claim the trade does not benefit them enough. They accuse the Lord Protector of abuse of power and demand fairer wages. The local regent has yet to respond, but I fear he will cave into the pressure.
Is that
Well.
why we have the politician on board?
Yes, Senator Morton is the regent's brother-in-law, and he's going to help him with the complex politics of this affair. He's also accompanying the regent's daughter safely back to the colonies. Remember to treat both of them with respect.
There's a daughter on
Sir.
board.
Is there
I'm
anything
interested.
else you brought from shore?
Well, apart from the new recruit, a letter, sir, addressed to Senator Morton.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give it to me.
But, sir, it's not your...
Give it to me.
My ship, my rules, Ludlow. Besides, I don't think Mr. Morton has anything to hide from me. He better not.
May I remind you he is a Protectorate official, sir.
And so am I. You there. What do you think, boy? Should I open the letter or not?
Of course not.
Don't
Okay.
open it, sir. It's none of your business, and the Protectorate won't like it.
Nobody will like it.
Really now? But what if it's important? What if it's something I need to know in order to keep the peace among the crew and passengers? I am the captain after all, and I have the responsibility to know everything. You should remember that, Mr.
I introduced myself as Devon Rensburg.
Devon Rensburg, sir. But I prefer people to just call me Devon.
Captain Cornelius Hendricks. Nice to have you aboard the Herald. Rensburg.
I said
I
Devon.
assume you understand that there are rules here. Officer Ludlow will give you the lowdown on them during your tour of the ship.
Sir, I have other.
But first, Ludlow, I'd like you to find Senator Morton and send him here. I need to talk to him about this letter of his. Be quick about it. I'll send Rensburg after you in a moment.
Yes, sir. Be sure to see me on deck, Devon.
Aye, aye.
Then, Rensburg, I take it you must be returning home to your family?
Yes, I am, sir. It feels strange to say that, though, since I don't really remember my family. I was adopted. I know my father is a Protectorian, and my mother is originally from the colonies. It won't be easy to find them. That's why I'm writing everything that might help me with my search down in my journal.
Yes. Yes, I see. Well, you should look at my globe then, Rensburg. As you see, the colonies are very big. You should write it in your journal. Well, off you go to your tour of the ship. Have a nice evening.
What a kind captain. You can click to inspect objects that are highlighted when you select them with your cursor. Try this on the globe.
There was a globe in the room. The ornate rooster on top stretched his wings out over the world, as if protecting it.
You get notification every time Devon adds new information to his journal. Move your cursor to the top of the screen to make a journal appear and right click to open it. No, left click to open it. I'm not getting any items. I guess it's gonna be in that past form, because since that's a recollection. That's a notes, encyclopedia. The captain's globe. Map of the Herald. Not yet available. There we go. Captain's cabin, docks, top deck, weather deck, queen deck, cargo hold. I don't think I've been on the weather deck before. On any ship. Have a look at the other tabs to click outside the journal to close the tutorial. That's a stove.
The captain's cabin was one of the few places on the ship with a heater. The crew didn't have such luxuries at all.
I don't think that will heat the whole shit. But I guess it's on that code. Who is this? I don't understand. Space, escape, gameplay. What are the controls? I'm a bit preoccupied with this letter. Mr. Rensburg, please meet Officer Ludlow outside for your tour. So,
Looking at the display cabinet, I wondered what his collection of exotic and antique weapons said about the captain's character.
I guess the voice acting is only on the dialogues and then... Okay. Let's see then. Arian walking the journal.
Oh, well, I would assume he's reading your letter right now, Mr. Morton.
I sincerely hope you're joking.
No, on the contrary, sir. At sea, the captain makes his own rules. As far as I can tell, our captain is king on the Herald, sir. The crew, his loyal subjects.
Officer, there are several reasons why the people got rid of the king back in the day. This is precisely the sort of thing that led us to abolish the monarchy. I'm going to have a word with Captain Hendricks now. Please carry on.
As if I'm taking orders from you. Emad Shaban. I've served under Captain Hendricks for a few years now. 3, I think? Or was it 4? I need to... Yeah, I'm not moving that fast. But, I mean, it's Unity. Few interesting stories so far. Okay, I would like a tour.
That, Devon, was Senator Lewis Morton. Did you see the look on his face when I told him the captain opened his letter? Pure agony.
But the captain didn't open the letter.
He would have found out sooner or later anyway. People have a hard time adjusting to life outside the capital. On the open sea, the rules tend to change, but customs don't change with them. Mr. Morton is a prime example of that, and you will probably experience the same. The trick, though, is to accept change. It's something that people like Morton will never understand.
'Cause we hate change.
But you might.
You're wrong, Ludlow. I'm afraid I won't change that much. I'm quite accustomed to the old rules.
You are doing yourself a disservice. There's a reason I picked you from the lot. I rarely choose anybody who is unfit for a life at sea. Now for your tour. Welcome aboard His Lordship's vessel, Herald.
Thank you. Show me the tour. Cool.
A Cromwellian-class Protectorate clipper launched in 1851. As one of the fastest sailing ships in the mercantile fleet, she can reach a top speed of 18 knots. During her short life, she has already set multiple records sailing to the colonies and back along the famous Indigo route.
Really? How fast is 18 knots exactly?
A knot is the equivalent of 1 nautical mile per hour. Since a nautical mile is a little over a regular mile, it means the Herald can sail at approximately 21 miles per hour. And before you start, we still use imperial measurement at sea. Metric is yet to catch on in the Navy. Proof that even sailors have a hard time adjusting to certain changes.
Yep.
Now let's move on to the deckhouse.
The here's Arthur Foss. Oh, you miss it? The capital, I mean. No, I won't.
The Cromwellian-class ship type is named after one of the Protectorate's founding fathers, Oliver Cromwell. These ships are merchant clippers, built with trade in mind. Making money is their sole purpose. The Herald is an indigo clipper, which means she mainly takes shipments of indigo powder to the Protectorate homeland. With this powder, we make the paint that coats the hulls of our ships, and the dye that gives the fabric of our clothes its bright blue hue.
Cool.
I don't really get it. Why is blue paint so important?
You've lived in the capital, Devon. Never noticed the rooftops of its buildings or the clothes of its people? Everything has been colored blue there.
Wow, even the... Who the fuck will cover the roof blue?
The color blue touches on much that the Protectorate holds dear. And indigo is made from a plant that produces the only known blue dye that withstands heavy wear. Until anybody finds a cheaper substitute, the indigo trade remains an invaluable part of our economy.
I never really thought about blue dye in that way. Sounds like a huge undertaking.
It is, but that's not without reason. After all, the Protectorate is built upon free market principles that foster progress through supply and demand. Its people get paid an equal share for the work they do, and with this money they are free to do with as they wish. I am not fond of life on shore, but even I can see that the system works, for most people at least. Now, on to
Unless
the
you're working
bow.
on the farm. Okay. Wow, it's pretty cool. Can we save at any point? I think we can. And then we continue. Let's see. How fast are you loading? I don't see any hard drive activity yet. Now a little bit. Wow. Wow. The game saves kind of like... What's it called again? Telltale games. Only certain points. That's gonna be a drag. Anyway. I guess that was it. Herald, an interactive period drama. I'm DinXy and this was Aveba.tv. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate the video if you like it or disliked it. The buttons are right under the video. Follow me on Twitter at Avebat. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DinXy, and I hope to see you all in the next game.